Yo, YouTube, what's crackalackajackasmacin? It's Waffleman with a video. And turns out I was wrong again. Yeah, I actually made a 5'7" sharpshooting playmaker. Like I said, I was interested in making a small 5'7" build like a sharpshooting playmaker or a shot creating playmaker. But since I already had a playmaking shot creator, I was like, why not make a sharpshooting playmaker and make him 5'7"? And I went and checked the stats when after, all that stuff with the microwave stuff was over and all that stuff in the beginning. I checked the stats and I wasn't really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, I really never knew this about the sharpshooting playmaker until I finally actually made the build and actually looked at the stats. But usually I use NBA 2KLabs.com to reference stats before I make a build. And this is why you gotta make the build just in case, because sometimes 2KLabs.com is not accurate in some sense. Now, when I first looked at the 5'7" build, right? Okay, your driving layup is 78, driving dunk 46. Of course, it's going to be bad because you're 5'7". Mid-range open is only a 77. I know there's a lot of slots and upgrades left to fill, but just hold on that attribute right there. Open mid is a 77. Open threes begins at an 81. Ball control is at 89. And when you notice ball control is at an 89, there's only about one more upgrade left to get. So 89 ball control is good, but you're a playmaker, so it's kind of weird at the same sense. Your speed with ball is at 88, and your 5'7", your pass accuracy is 89. Now I know it goes above 90, so it's probably gonna go above 90, probably 91. Speed is a 92, acceleration is a 92. We know playmakers have great athleticism. But after I was looking at this build, I was like, I'm not making this. Now 5'7" was one thing, so I was like, maybe I'll go to 6'3" and see the attributes for a 6'3" sharpshooting playmaker. And then I look at those attributes. You got a 76 layup, which is less than the 5'7". You got a higher dunk, a little bit higher dunk, driving dunk at a 52. Same open mid at a 77, and this is minimum wingspan, by the way. Minimum wingspan. And then you got a same open 3, 81, of course. Your speed with ball, obviously, since you're freaking taller, is at an 86. Passing accuracy is 1 point lower, 88. Then you got the speed a little bit lower at 89 right now, and then 89 acceleration. So it's still the speed is and acceleration is still gonna go above 90. You're still kind of, you're athletic for a sharpshooting playmaker. I mean, because you have sharpshooting, it really deteriorates your other attributes, but you're still pretty athletic. But when I looked at this build, right, I can't believe that a lot of people actually made sharpshooting playmakers. I understand your three-point is going to be above an 82 at some point, which is great, and you got the speed, and you got the speed with ball. But when I really think about it, and when you really think about it, and then I look at my playmaking shot creator who's 6'3", the playmaking shot creator is just a better build, man. I mean, listen, if you want to score baskets, the only thing better at sharpshooting playmaker is literally the three-point shot and the passing accuracy. But listen, if you got IQ and you're in a half-court set, your passing is going to be fine. Unless you're probably trying to lob it from full court, your passing is going to be fine. And you know what's funny? I looked at my playmaking shot creator, and by the way, take into account my playmaking shot creator is a 91 overall, so we got to take into account that. But even though seeing the beginning attributes for the sharpshooting playmaker, I was just not enticed. I mean, the playmaking shot creator has a way better mid-range. It has almost, it's close enough at the three-point. Right now it's at a 79, so I got one more ball left, which means it's going to reach an 80, even though, remember, it's a 91 overall. But still, before that, it was probably like a 75, 76, 77. So that's pretty good for three-point range. And then the speed with ball. And here's the interesting thing, right? The ball control and the speed with ball. Right now, my ball control is at a 93. It's at a 93. It's maxed out right now at a 93. That's pretty high. And when you go on NBA 2KLabs.com and you actually look at the max ratings for the sharpshooting playmaker, the ball control actually maxes out only at 91. So if you make a playmaking shot creator where the primary is a shot creator, it's not a playmaker, the primary is a shot creator, you end up getting higher ball control. Like, something in that doesn't make any sense to me, and this is why it almost looks like back in 2K17, where remember Stretch Bigs had a faster speed with ball than their regular speed. Stretch Bigs in 2K17, and I was looking at that stat, I was like, this doesn't make any sense, right? So this is a stat right here that doesn't make any sense because your primary skill is a shot creator, but just your ball control is so high at a 93, and the speed with ball is a 91, which is fantastic. And by the way, the speed with ball maxed out for a sharpshooting playmaker, I believe, is also at 91. So you're getting a better mid-range. By the way, you're better at finishing at the rim. You're better at making dunks. You got a crisp, nice, wet-ass mid-range. You got the difficult shots Hall of Fame badge. Not only that, you make a sharpshooting playmaker, you only get gold badges. With a playmaking shot creator, you get like what, 3 Hall of Fame badges? I think I'm missing Tyler's score as a Hall of Fame badge. But you got difficult shots Hall of Fame, which is deadly. You got ankle breaker. I mean, everybody wants ankle breaker Hall of Fame. Everyone's trying to get ankle breaker. And not only that, you still got the speed at a 91. Like, your speed is still good. Right now my speed is actually, for my playmaking shot creator, I'm a 91 of watts, 92 speed. But that's actually still pretty good, man. So when I looked at the sharpshooting playmaker and I was deciding on making this build like a few days ago, a couple weeks ago, I was like, after I finish, you know, grinding or playing with this playmaking defender I got, I'm gonna try this 5'7" sharpshooting playmaker or 6. And I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna waste the VC. Now that I think about it, and in essence, man, listen, if you really want the 3-point shot, okay, you know, make the sharpshooting playmaker. If you really want that 3-point shot, you also got the sharpshooting badges. That's cool. But in my opinion, I feel like the better build, looking at the attributes, looking at the stats, is the playmaking shot creator. I mean, it's not even, I don't even know. See, this is why I think 2K is just lazy sometimes, because they had all these archetypes in this game, all these dual archetypes, that some of these stats are completely messed up. Like, you're a sharpshooting playmaker, your primary is a playmaker, but yet your speed with ball and your ball control is going to be less than someone's primary is a shot creator. That doesn't make any sense to me, man. I mean, listen, if a playmaking shot creator had like a what, maybe an 85 speed with ball, an 87, because listen, when I play my playmaking shot creator, this build is cheese, man. This build is cheese. I mean, you got speed with ball along with a deadly mid-range. Unstoppable mid-range. I mean, this build is literally unstoppable to guard sometimes. And I don't even use boost. Just think about if I put boost on this build. I mean, I'm gonna make that video probably next week or this weekend where I put boost and use this build. But like, there's no need for me to make a sharpshooting playmaker after I'm looking at these stats. It's like there's not going to be a difference. And that's why I also looked at the 6'7" sharpshooting point forward stats, or sharpshooting playmaker at 6'7". And then remember when I said, you know, height gets to be overrated sometimes when you make a playmaker that's 6'7" or a point guard that's 6'7". Man, if you look at them 6'7" sharpshooting playmaker stats, God, I don't know how y'all niggas do it, man. And I faced multiple over the course of the past couple of days while studying for finals. I played some 2K in between, you know, the breaks. And I faced some 6'7" builds at point guard, and they're really doing much, man. So I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but let me know what you think about this. Go to NBA2KLabs.com. Sharpshooting playmakers compared to the playmaking shot creator. And by the way, remember the video I made a couple months ago about that guy that reached 99 overall? The last upgrade he got for his sharpshooting playmaker was mid-range. So, come on, man. You already know. So anyways, man, that's all I had to say. Leave a like for more. Playmaking Defender will be back soon. I'm out for now. Peace.